Hi guys, got a request from GameFlamer1020 to make a rubber band powered car from a toolbox or from straws. Well, I'm probably going to do both, but before we do that I was just going to focus in on my little friend who sits on the end of the desk here and point out he's nearly finished. He's been running for, I think it's 4 months, 2 weeks now on potato powered batteries, and he's still just moving. I think you can make out that he is actually waving his arms, but only just. So I don't think he's got much time left. Another day or so and I think he's going to be stationary. So, enough of him. Let's zoom back out again. Okay, hopefully we're going to refocus. Here we have a toolbox from my 99p store, so you can guess how much it cost me. 99 pence. It's just a simple cheap plastic toolbox, so all I'm going to do is drill some holes front and back for the axles to go through, and just to make life a little bit different, instead of using ordinary rubber bands, I'll make a little Loom Band and use that as the power source. I've marked up where I want to make the holes for the axles, and I've also marked some holes there so that I can put the rubber band through, or the loom bands through. Rather than use an electric drill, which would be absolutely fine, I'm actually heating up my soldering iron and I'm just going to melt holes through. So depending on what you have available to you, you could use a drill, a sharp pointy stick, a soldering iron, or a heated up nail or something like that. I've got the window open because it's going to smell a bit when I do that. Take that off while I'm at it. Oh, that one doesn't want to come off. Okay, how's my soldering iron? So this is going to smell a bit, the fumes aren't going to be healthy, so I've got the window open. There we go, so that's all the holes done. I'll just clean my soldering iron off before we do anything else. Now we'll do the loom band. So we'll start off, I'll try and do this so you can see it. I'll just do the first one or two, and then we'll move on. In fact, once I've got the first one or two done, life should get a bit easier. Come on. Right. Because obviously I'm not using the proper little frame for it. As I say, once I've got the first, there we go, we should be alright now. Sorry if my fingers are a bit big. You can't fully see what's going on. But all I'm doing is pushing them through each other. Oh, dropped it. Right, nice big loop. Through the loop. If I just pull that a bit, you can probably see what I'm doing. Because I'm only using this for a rubber band motor, it doesn't really matter whether it's neat and tidy. But I experimented with this the other day and found that these rubber bands, or these looms, are quite convenient for making rubber band powered cars. Because it's easy to vary the length of the rubber band. And the power, because you can double them up if you want to, obviously. What are we doing? See the general idea? Right, I'll stop videoing here, and I'll do enough to get right the way across the box to the other side. Right, that should be enough to get to the back axle. So the last one, I'll just loop through itself. So I've just got a single one there to hook onto the back axle. So that's the wheels in place with the extra bottle tops as spacers so that we don't rub against the lid. All that's left to do now is I'll put a little short piece of barbecue skewer sticking straight up as a peg so that we can hook the rubber band on. There's the peg, just hot glued straight on the barbecue skewer. Test run time. Connect our rubber band up to the back axle. And try and keep it in camera shot so we can see what we're doing. So there we are. Shut the box, wind it up. Don't know how much to wind it up. That looks fairly tight. So pick the camera up so we can chase it and see how far we can go. Well, that seems to work. Still got some power left, so we could have gone a bit further. Might do that again, see if I can point it out the door. Oh, could try going the opposite way, couldn't I? See if we can get through the kitchen door. Right, try and aim it so we go through the door. And off we go again. Oh, stopped by the carpet. We run out. Yep, we've run out. So I reckon we could have done 9 meters there quite easily. Summary time. What have we got? We've got a Loom Band powered toolbox. In other words, a rubber band powered plastic box. We got CDs for wheels front and back, bottle tops for hubs in the middle, barbecue skewers for the axles. We've got a cheap plastic toolbox, that's the chassis, and I've used loom bands instead of ordinary rubber bands, that's the power supply. And that's it. Wind it up a bit and let it go. Job done.